And I think you can very simply classify them as being economic, involved with the developments of large-scale industries, factory production, political, the emergence of ideas and forms of political democracy, an important role for the state. I think they also involve changes in terms of knowledge and ideas, for example, the development of science and rationality.
These changes were called modern because they represented a complete break with the past, a different type of society. Modernity was more than just a set of structural changes. It was also a changed way of thinking about the world.
A modern outlook on the world is, I think, above all influenced by science and technology. It's influenced by the idea of casting light on the world around us. It deliberately sets itself against the past. That's what the idea of being modern means.
Modernity really relates to a set of ideas, a way of understanding the world, which is based on science, objectivity, rather than more traditional ways of looking at the world and understanding the world, which could be more based upon religion.
In pre-modern societies, understanding of the world came from religion, and religious leaders made it clear to people that the things that happened to them were the will of God and not to be questioned. Some things were best left in the darkness.
The idea that the order of the world is a result of the laws of God is called a belief in providence.
By the 18th century, this religious view of the world was being increasingly challenged. Science was just providing better answers. This challenge the authority of religion was crystallized in an intellectual movement known as the Enlightenment.
I think the basic idea of the Enlightenment, which is a period of social and political thought of roughly around about the late 18th century, is that in the past our lives have been driven by dogma, by superstition, by religion, by unthought through beliefs.
The idea was that human beings could use their intellect, could use their reason to explain the world and their position within it. And so it gave rise to notions of scientific understandings of the world, as opposed to earlier, more traditional ways of understanding the world.
It means throwing light on something, and their idea that in the past we lived in a sort of dark ignorance of ourselves. We should throw light on the causes of our own behaviour, and we should throw light on the origins of the changes in the natural world around us too.